1967 or 69. Starcraft, Star Trek 4. Spaceboat. 30 horsepower Johnson. Inline column. Trolling motor. That thing will take on San Francisco Bay. Choppy as fuck. You're damn right. It was my grandfather's boat. I think it's time we sell that. Get ourselves a space Winnebago. Piece of shit. 7 miles to the gallon. God will provide. Especially when you have a vision for the future where everyone, the human family, can elevate themselves and get out of the fear. I've got gold and silver. I can go sell that. Old collectibles, vintage toys, all sorts of shit. Tools. I'm gonna keep some of those. You're doing lots of building, lots of tinkering. Gets the mind to see things and see patterns that exist everywhere that nobody else can see because they're stuck in fear. And see, I don't live in fear. If I lived in fear, I'd be homeless. See, the basement at my parents' house affords me the ability to feel the tension. And the tension from my own mother. Who, when she wants a kiss, I say, "No, thank you. I'm preserving my energy for me." And she can go pout away. Make it about her. I don't need to change her. I don't need to explain anything. So, Back to the Future. What kind of future am I drawing in? It's much like the Venus Project. High technology. Yes, I've already created some. Well, I have the structure. I'm just about ready to do grants right now. But not in the traditional sense, no. Informal grants. Yeah. Not institutions, per se. Artists who've made millions, who have ethics, morals, that aren't out to eat everybody. Their creativity, their energy, their life force. No. Let them watch something beautiful get built. And then they have to reckon with their own inadequacies and their own failures to act in a divine manner, let's say. Ask yourself, what would Jesus do? If Jesus were to build a society, what would that look like? Love, truth, peace. Yep, that's it. Harmony with the environment, harmony with the biology, harmony with the soul, harmony with the mind. Harmony with the keys. No longer. We've had the technology to do this for 50, 60 years. Luckily, the infrastructure is already laid. Now it's just changing hearts and minds. And here's the thing. Most people I talk to, face to face, understand exactly what I'm saying. And how is it? A man in his parents' basement. A visionary, actually. Of the people, which is everybody, even the shit-kicking sons of bitches. That only thinking people exist in them and me. Them and me. Realize, if there was only you, that world would suck. Because your world sucks. I can see it on your face. And so I don't need to change your mind. Fuck your mind. Your mind is dead to me. I don't need to share my shit with anybody. I just need to create, think strategically. Something you can't do because you're locked in fear. You think it's strategy. Why does it always come back to bite you in the ass? Or if it does work out, it's unfulfilling because it was never aligned with God and the fucking universe. This earth. All three domains. And I recognize my movements, my fucking pump space, where my emotions are actually lizard guts. Here's the thing. When rats exhibit empathy, we call it empathy-driven behavior. When a man runs into a burning building to save somebody he doesn't know, it's always in the interview, I just acted. That's human empathy-driven behavior at the max. People are so discoupled from the field around them. It just wants to love them. That's why all this shit is here to divide our attention, our nervous systems from each other, isolate them. They think that'll work. We got the internet, bitches. We have the AI just chopping us up, bits and pieces. Yep. Spreading us out all over the earth. And they don't even know it. They're driven by fear. They can't see the whole picture. I know the fear well. Lived in it most of my life. Fought through it most of my life. Punched through the biological mechanism my whole fucking life. Until slowly, over the course of, 6 months, didn't even realize it was happening until it did. And oh, it did. I experienced something, data, logs, a timeline that has never been documented. I call it the amygdala shift. Not cortisol, dopamine. Felt it for hours, into the next day. And then it was on demand every time I thought about it. Your betrayal, Daniel. Yeah, the multiple ones that I was clocking, my nervous system was preparing me for. That whole day up until that night. And then clarity, serenity, and then bam. Out of the corner of my eye on the computer screen. One image is all it took. And then I was like, that's what I'm afraid of? That's what I've been afraid of this whole time? Slime? Yeah, it's gross, but I've touched a bunch of gross shit my whole life. I wallow in gross shit. Yep. So, systems, connecting, interacting, updating in live time. Nodal networks. An analog digital hybrid system that senses and reacts to the environment in real time. Everything. Open source. No human is too stupid to understand. No, that's what they want you to think. And so you get public education. We all know the history. I'm gonna change education. Yeah. Not because of some coercive bullshit, no. Because it resonates, real resonance in the heart. And people aren't gonna get it. Some people. Many people. But not most people. People in the upper echelons absolutely will be scared shitless seeing the common folk, the shit on the bottom of their shoes, actually content, living in harmony. Poetic justice, isn't it? So, you're going to have to pew-pew me if you want me to stop. Like I said before many times, I have no fear because of what? The amygdala shift, that's right. You've scared so many people into silence. So many victims into silence and gaslit them. And I've seen it all. No, I haven't seen it all. I've seen enough. So when you see yourselves and you recognize your atrocities to God first, which God is in everybody, even you dark, sinister, prima materia. Well, just look at me as the son coming back home to give mother a gift. She's gonna fucking hate it, ain't she? Until she sees what it really is, and then she's gonna be like, oh, thank you. And then I'm gonna say, peace, bitch.